everybody, welcome to Weight Watcher Wednesday. Today we are making vegetable chili and my taste tester is not very happy about this at all. Just it being vegetables just turns his stomach. So, but there isn't a whole lot of vegetables in it, but there's no meat. So, yeah, he's boo-hooing. So the first thing I did is I took a tablespoon of olive oil and we're just going to heat that up. I'm going to clear this. And then the second thing we want to do is add our onion, which is, they wanted onion powder. I don't have onion powder, so I'm using chopped onions. So the onion powder is, I had this all in my head before, I'm sorry. It's a half a teaspoon, or a teaspoon, I'm sorry. So, yep, that looks good. And then what you want to do is add your garlic. Got to find my ingredients here. Add your garlic. It is a teaspoon of garlic. Now, I like using fresh stuff, but it didn't call for that. So, I don't know how that's going to go over. And then what we want to do is add our green peppers. Now, you use a small green pepper, 1.5. I used one and I chopped mine up because my family's not real keen on green peppers either. So, so this is going to be, now I like it. I know I will because I like vegetables and stuff. And all we're going to do is saute that for a couple minutes just to get the green peppers a little tender. When they are done sauteing, probably about 4 minutes. If it's longer, I'll let you know. Then we'll move on to the next step. Alright, now that the onions and all have sauteed, we are going to add our tomatoes. And you want 1 1/2 cup of tomatoes. They're diced tomatoes, and we found out that that is actually a 1 pound 12-ounce can, or 28 ounces. And then what we want to do is add our 1 1/2 pound bush chili beans, mild. Oh, wrong thing. Sorry. So what you have to do with your chili beans and your kidney beans is you have to drain them. So I just put them all together. You're going to be following me all over the kitchen here, I see. And I'm just going to stir them in. I'm going to bring up the heat some there. And then what you want to do is add your tomato sauce, which is actually a 29-ounce can of tomato sauce. And then you want to add, wait a minute, I've lost my little spatula here. Your tomato paste, I'm sorry, a 6-ounce can of tomato paste. Now this is a little over 6 ounces, but I'm just going to put it in anyway. So, just going to add that all in, scrape it out real good, get everything in there. And again, stir as you go. And then what you want to add is your cumin and your chili powder, which I don't have any cumin in, so I'm going to use cayenne. Going to give it a little kick there. And then we're going to use a teaspoon, yep, there it is, a teaspoon of cinnamon. My camera guy's like pointing at me. And then you're going to add some parsley, some oregano, and some basil. Now my basil and oregano are in the same container because Pampered Chef sells it together. So it's a teaspoon of each. So I'm actually going to do 2 of these. And then all you're going to do then, your last ingredient, is your Bush's Chili Magic Chili Starter, traditional. And you're just going to add that in. So I guess that's going to give that a little kick, you know, because Bush's beans are supposed to be the best. And I'm just going to stir that in. I've never put cinnamon in chili. Have you ever heard of people putting cinnamon? Really?
Yeah, it gives a sweet taste.
Now see, I've heard of honey, but never cinnamon. So I'm not liking that stir. So we are going to stir this. And then all you want to do is just heat this, turn your temperature down, and you just want to heat it up for about 20 minutes. And then once that's done, then you know the next steps come. So we'll see you in 20. What? The thing just beeped. Oh, you are so wrong in so many levels.
I just turned it on because if you remember just a second ago, she said she'll see you in 20, and I told her, no, you won't see it in 20. You will see it. You guys will see it next clip. So I turned the camera on and told her it wasn't 20 minutes, and she thought I meant the timer and not actual video time.
All right.
Well, that's really hot. You can see the steam coming off of that.
Suck it up and deal with it.
Oh
it's
boy!
Chili.
Here we go.
Sorry,
it's on your face.
Sorry for my hands, guys.
Well, I like beans, so that'll help.
I won't.
What's that supposed to mean?
Later.
Except for it's extremely hot. Actually, it's not bad. What are you doing? Actually, it wasn't bad. But it's not. It's all beans. So that's good. Very little bit of. I like the cinnamon. You can taste cinnamon in it. Cinnamon in it.
Smell this cinnamon.
It's good.
Yeah. So, all right, guys. Well, is it a keeper, George?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
So, would you add rice to that, though?
Well, you have to rice to add more points.
I'm talking you in general. Would you want rice in yours?
Of course, I would like a rice in mine.
Okay. Well, you're not getting it today, but.
Wow.
Okay. It's not about you. It's about my, my audience.
Your audience?
Yeah.
Audience?
Yeah.
So now you all are an audience.
My peeps.
Your peeps now? Your peeps too. Great.
Yeah.
Tell them what you need to tell them.
All right, guys. It serves 10.
Which I think is wrong. I think it serves a whole lot more than 10.
Yeah, I think so too. Well, but it's only 3 points, so you can eat a lot. So maybe, yeah.
So yeah, maybe.
So you can eat a lot.
What it doesn't tell us, it doesn't tell you like how much is each serving. So just use your better judgment with that.
Yeah, it says point values per serving, 3 points. Serves 10. Get 10 bowls.
That's not funny.
I thought it was funny, and that's all that matters.
It's the old point system too. Just in case you were not going to let them know that. I wanted to tell them.
It's the old point system. Didn't you just love us? Now, I just want to let you guys know, if any of you guys would like to be my camera person, because George is starting to be a little brat about, he's my critic now, so.
She don't pay. Pay's terrible.
You get the food.
That's true.
And if you look at George, you can tell he eats very well.
Wow.
So do I. I shouldn't dog on him because neither one of us are doing our diets right. So. Alright guys, as usual, everything's down below, and if you have any questions, or I'll get back to you as soon as possible. By the way, we had some people ask some questions. Did you email them back?
Not yet. You were supposed to do that.
Oh, so if you're watching the video and you sent us questions and you haven't got a response yet, email me back and yell at George.
I will show her. I did answer one of them, but the other ones I'll show her tonight, and she'll take care of it. Which you guys won't see this video for when you see this video, we've done this 2 weeks prior. So, all right, guys. Hope you enjoyed this meal. Actually, it's not bad, and we will see you next time.